Hey YouTube, it's John here. Hey, we been cutting grass. Our blades are getting dull on our zero turn. So today we're going to pull those blades off, give them a sharpen. Now, I don't know how damaged they are. When I mow, I don't go around sticks and stones and stuff. I just mow. So I'm sure they're pretty dinged up. We'll sharpen them the best we can and probably just have to replace them later. Anyway, so I'm not one to jack things up and work on the ground. I don't want to lay down in this stuff. So I got some chains around the frame of this thing. Got it hooked to my forks on my tractor, and I'm going to lift it up and just see if I can pull those blades off that way. Now, word of caution. Anytime you're lifting something up like this and you're going to work around it, always anticipate this thing falling. And that way you're prepared to get the heck out of the way. Do not get directly underneath the stuff, and do not yank or pull. If something doesn't want to come off, you're going to have to lower it back to the ground and work on it that way. All right? So with that said, let's get this thing jacked up and get started. Okay, step one. Now work your way around this thing so you are not underneath it. So that seemed to go well, and it felt pretty secure up there. We're not going to leave it like this while we work on our blades. So let's put this back on the ground where everything's a little more safe and continue on. Nice. So these blades, they don't look horrible, but they could use a sharpen. I noticed when I cut, I leave a lot of stems behind. So I think we'll hit it with a hand file first, and then, well, we'll see how that works. So let's try this hand file. Yeah, I don't like that. Let's see if this will give us any satisfaction. I don't want to take too much off, just enough to get it working again till I can get some new blades. I think that's all I'm going to do. I left my darn tools up here. Okay, so that took all of about 15 minutes. So you know, most of the videos I see about sharpening these blades are on jacking this thing up and getting underneath it, and it's such a pain in the rear to lay on the ground and try to work above you. So if you can use this method, use it. But like I said, this is dangerous. This is dangerous. So you want to be careful. You want to be prepared to get out of the way. And you can't, how do I say this? You can't worry about things going wrong. You just got to anticipate things going wrong. So let's unstrap this thing and get it off of these chains. Now, when you position your chains, make sure you're only on the frame, because there's lots of components under here. You don't want to put pressure on those components, possibly bend them. So I just had it around the frame in the front and the frame in the back, and you just finagle your chain through there. Make sure you don't cause any damage. Now, if I was to improve on this method, what I would do is, in addition to the chains, I would go ahead and get a cargo strap and just put an extra strap on there in case the chain came undone. I mean, the chain's really not going to fail. It's probably got a 10,000 pound breaking strength, but you never know. So an extra safety would be a good idea. Hey, I appreciate you guys watching. If you enjoyed the content, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. Hey, this is what we do on Hoof and Homestead. God bless y'all.